Did you know that there is a way to catch every reversal before it has even happened with an 80 to 90% win rate? Hey there, my name is Cletous Ngoma. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss fantastic reversal patterns that will most definitely pump your win rate up. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn the alert notification bell on. If you're a returning subscriber, well, thank you for your support and continue sharing my videos with friends and family. Okay, so what are reversal patterns, you may ask? In my own opinion, I would say reversal patterns are chart formations that signal to us that the currently ongoing trend is about to change its course. In other words, if a reversal chart pattern forms during an uptrend, it is a telltale sign that the trend will likely reverse. Price will start heading down soon, and what was currently an uptrend might turn out to be a downtrend or vice versa. What are these patterns really that you shouldn't be missing? I know we are going to go more in depth explaining the anatomy of each of these patterns in the upcoming lessons, but I would like to introduce them today. In my past experience trading Forex online, I found out that these two types of reversal patterns do wonders. Well, at least for me, the head and shoulders pattern and the double top or bottom pattern. You can download the anatomy of each of them by going to moneydownloaders.com/advanced/forex reversal patterns. The link is also going to be in the description below. A double bottom pattern or a double top pattern will look like this as it is illustrated on this picture. In other words, we can all agree that the double pattern looks like an M or W, an M for a double top and a W for a double bottom. Another interesting pattern is the head and shoulders pattern. It looks like a double pattern initially. Besides that, when the expected second peak is to be set in, it will overextend the level of the first peak, and this will form our head. And then pull back the third time, but this time around without reaching the extent of the second peak, forming another shoulder as it is shown in this diagram. Okay, so just like I was saying, we are going to try and identify the double top and double bottom pattern together with the head and shoulders pattern wherever we are getting these reversals, right? So firstly, here we can see that we have got a double top pattern, right? This is the double top pattern I am talking of. Sorry, we have a double top pattern right here, and we get a reversal to the downside. We can also see that we have a double bottom pattern, and in as much as the reversal is not that significant, but yes, we get that reversal. We have a double top pattern and we get a continuation to the downside, right? We also have a double bottom pattern and the market moves up, although this one was a retracement before we get another double top pattern right there, and the market continued to the downside. Now what you also find out is you see very ugly double bottom patterns like this, which will seem as if it's just a single bottom pattern. Usually we do not take these types of double bottoms. Why? Because as you are going to find out, these double bottom patterns, they do not yield a very high win rate, so we try by all means to identify to sorry we try by all means to avoid them, and we try to take double bottom patterns that look like this or that look like this, double top pattern that look like this, or double bottom pattern that look like like this. All right, so let us move forward. We can also see that we have got another double top pattern right here, right? This is a double top pattern, and we can see that initially we were in an uptrend. We get this double top pattern and the trend changes to become a downtrend. Again, we get a single bottom pattern, we do not take it. A single top pattern, we do not take it. But one thing that I also want you to appreciate is the fact that sometimes when you get a single top pattern, if you were trading on a lower time frame, for example, in this case we are on the H1 time frame, if we were to go down to the M15 time frame, what you find out is that these single top and single bottom pattern will actually turn out to be double top and double bottom pattern, usually, not always, but usually. All right, we also get another double bottom pattern right here. This is a double bottom pattern, and we see quite a reversal. We also have another multiple double top pattern. This is a variation, right, of the double top pattern. We are all going to discuss all of them, right, and how you are supposed to be trading them. This is just a variation, as you'll find out in the next lessons that are to come, when we go much more into deeper in identifying the types of double bottom and top pattern together with the types of head and shoulders pattern. You will then find out that this is just a variation, and will show you how you are supposed to be taking it, right? So for now, let us just say this is a multiple double top pattern, right? We also get another double bottom pattern right here, right? In as much as the reversal is not quite huge, but it is what it is. We get a reversal to the upside. All right, now if we were to move on, right, we get if I'm to zoom in right here, we were right here when we were talking of a double bottom pattern, right? This is the double bottom pattern that we last talked of, right? This one being the first peak, this one being the second peak, right? We can also see that we get a double top pattern before a continuation to the downside. All right. Moving forward, we can also see that we have got a double bottom pattern, right? This is the double bottom pattern that I'm talking of, right? And a double top pattern right here. Right now, let us try to identify a head and shoulders pattern, right? We were just identifying the double bottom and the double top pattern. How about we try to identify a head and shoulders pattern playing out? All right, so if I'm to zoom in so that you can clearly see, where can I first show you? We get this one. This one is, although it looks ugly, but it is what it is, right? We have got a shoulder, your first peak, your head, your second peak, and then your another shoulder. But this is not a head and shoulders pattern. It's actually an inverted head and shoulders pattern. It's an inverted head and shoulders pattern. All right, now what you will also find out, right, is the fact that, remember, we talked of a head and shoulders pattern. It forms like this. You get your first peak, but on the second peak is going to be put in, right, it's going to exceed the level of the first peak. So if this one was the level of the first peak, when the head is going to come in, is going to exceed it, as if it's going to continue go down, right? But we are going to show you how you are going to be predicting this, such that you know that no, this is actually a head and shoulders pattern which is being formed. You get another pullback, but instead of this pullback reaching the level of the second peak, right, this third peak is not going to reach it, and then it is going to start going to the upside. All right, another head and shoulders pattern. Where can I find another one? We have a double bottom pattern right here. No, where can I get? Okay, we also have this one. We have your shoulder, your head, shoulder, right? Um, where can I get the last one? The last one, the last one, the last one. Okay, we also have this one, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Though it looks ugly, but it is what it is. All right. So that is basically. Did you know about any of these incredible patterns already, or this video was really an eye opener for you? Whatever the case, let me know in the comments section below. Until then, I will see you in the next lesson.